Hey Scorpio, welcome to your general monthly zodiac reading. This reading is for May 2021. I hope you guys are feeling wonderful. This is a general reading, so please only take what messages resonate. Leave what don't. If it does resonate with you, feel free to give me a thumbs up, let me know in the comments, subscribe and hit the notification bell. I do post weekly love readings as well for you guys who are wanting a reading more focused upon your love life. Feel free to check those out. And for anybody interested in personal readings, there is links in the description through my Linktree to my Etsy store, and also links to my other social media platforms. Okay, Scorpio. So I'm using the Tarot Familiar for your main reading, which will be a Celtic cross. Then I'm going to pull cards from the Morgan Greer tarot deck just to take a look at your spiritual, mental, emotional and physical experiences this month, and then I'll pull a card from the Starseed Oracle to close it out for you guys. Okay, Scorpio, May 2021, what is in store for you? Scorpio. How are you guys doing anyway with this super full moon energy and this Pluto retrograde energy? I know you are feeling it. I have Pluto in Scorpio in the 8th house, so I am majorly feeling it too, guys. Majorly. But I'm sending you guys lots of love because I know that you're feeling this. Recent past energy for you guys. Present energy. Something that is crossing the present. Near future energy. Energy that is guiding you. Root energy, your energy, external influences, hopes and fears, and the most likely outcome to this energy, and some advice for you. I'm getting, it's so funny, literally, with the water signs. So I just had this for Cancer. I haven't had it for the other signs, but I'm getting it for you as well. I'm getting, this is advice from an old man. This is advice from an old man. It's like the spirit guides are wanting to come through for the water signs. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. So this is just like so fitting, isn't it, really? This is so fitting. This, in this deck, for me, this talks about feminine energy, understanding emotional attachments. Yeah, understanding their emotional attachments, becoming aware of the emotional attachments. So we'll see what's coming up here anyway. Okay, Scorpio, recent past energy for you. We have the Four of Pentacles. So there was a little bit of reservation here about something in your physical. Or you could have just been kind of very private, shutting yourself off a little bit. Maybe focusing upon your financial world a little bit more. Or yeah, I'm just getting kind of maybe a bit more reserved, a bit more private. Focusing on you. Focusing on yours. Present energy is the Knight of Wands. There's a lot of passionate energy here. This does not surprise me, Scorpio. This does not surprise me. A lot of sexual energy. I don't think that is surprising at all. I'm feeling here someone has got the hots for you as well, big time. Somebody has got the hots for you. And I feel like This is either you or somebody else moving forwards and kind of connecting with somebody. I'm feeling like you're looking really good here. You're looking really good and you're very attractive to others. There may have been somebody that you've been back and forth with. It's been back and forth. But somebody here is interested in the other person again. Somebody is chasing. So somebody could be chasing you. Okay? Somebody may be chasing after you here. But you may be doing the same with them. There may have been like some sort of cycle that's going on here, especially with that Queen of Cups. It's like with emotional attachment. There could be some sort of cycle of chasing each other, of wanting to catch each other. There's a lot of sexual chemistry between you. What's crossing this energy is the Seven of Cups. So there's some other influences here. There's some other options. There's some other things of interest. There's some other opportunities here. Some other things that can be fulfilling for you. So there's some opportunities coming in, but there could be some new opportunities coming in, but you might be in the middle of returning to some type of cycle or habit of playing chase with somebody. You probably take it in turns, but I feel obviously with the energy going on right now, you're gonna learn as well that you're attached to this cycle. You might break this cycle. You might break this cycle and kind of accept a different cup, but we shall see. We'll see what's going on here. So the energy that is guiding you is the Queen of Wands. Yeah, this is a lot of passion here. There is a lot of passion here. Feel like you're passionate about this person, this connection, but I do feel like you're kind of stuck in a dynamic. You're stuck in a cycle or a habit with each other. I do feel like you're stuck in a habit. But there is a lot of passion. And this is a big connection. This is like a major connection that you have with this person. Okay, the root. We have here the Six of Swords. So somebody kind of moved forward, somebody moved on, somebody kind of went in a slightly different direction, which makes sense because that Four of Pentacles there, it looks like more you were kind of focused on you. So this could be you or this could be the other person, but one person has felt that the other's moving forward and now they want to chase again. This could quite well be a twin flame reading because you may find like one of you will move forward, okay? And then the other chases to catch up and then you meet again and then the other person moves forward. So it's like a journey where one of you move forward, the other one comes in, then the other one goes forward, then the other one comes in. And every time you meet, there could be like this kind of like activation, some sort of energetic activation between you or something. And you kind of like literally get into a destination in this kind of sort of dynamic here. But yeah, it's time to chase again now. Someone's chasing. I feel like you're getting chased, to be honest. Okay, so near future energy, we have the Hanged Man. So there's something to learn. You're not going to be able to move forwards past a certain point because there's something to learn about this. There's something to realise. Again, with that emotional attachment, you may need to kind of look at this dynamic and this habit and situation in a different way. You may need to kind of understand like the purpose of it, because you may have felt like this is like a flirtation. You come back together, maybe you have a fling together, or you come back, you chase each other, you come back together and then you go away again, and you're like, what is the point of this? But then there is this connection. There is this connection, and I feel like you're going to understand what it's for. But I feel like, I don't know, for me, I mean, it can be many things for many different people, but the group I'm picking up on here is you're working as a team to get to a specific destination, and each of you are doing your little bit, and then the other one, when you've done your bit of work, the other one comes and chases and meets you where you are, and then gets some sort of energetic download. It's like you share that information, and then they go off and they do it, and it's like this kind of thing. Okay, so your energy is the Six of Cups. So you're feeling very nostalgic. You're feeling very emotional as well with that Queen of Cups there. You have got options. You've got other options though. You have got other options coming in, or there, presently there. But you're feeling very nostalgic and very connected to this person. Outside influences is the Hierophant, a higher understanding with that Hanged Man as well. And also there is this connection. It's this deep connection. This person knows that this is a big connection. This person looks to you like you're like a guide for them, but you also may feel this as well. Or if you don't feel this, the person feels this. There's like this guidance there with you, and it's on a soul level. You might not even be consciously aware of this, but on a soul level there is this guidance, and I do feel like it is this, you know, this chasing, moving forwards along the journey together, which could be frustrating, but that's kind of what I'm getting here. There is a connection. This person acknowledges there is a connection. There is a higher connection. This person, I feel this person is very awake to this connection with you. This person is very, very awake to it, but also this person has other things that they need to deal with, commitments, traditional things, like things that have been long standing, probably things with their family. They probably have a lot of things with their family and, you know, traditions in their family, and they need to work through certain traditions or certain, you know, inherited energy. But I feel like you help them because you change and you evolve and you move forwards, and it helps them to keep moving and not get stuck. Do you know what I mean? Not get too stuck in tradition. You give them some inspiration here. You feed them the inspiration you get. But they know that this is something big. They know. So hopes and fears. We have the Ten of Wands. There is this hope of letting go of this repetitiveness, I feel. But then there is this fear of letting go of this person. You feel bound. They feel bound. But I feel like what you're going to be doing is reflecting upon this connection in a different way to what you have been, which is going to help give you more freedom and help you move forwards and find some peace as well, and find even more abundance in this connection. It's going to be some expansion, so you're not going to be limited with this connection of what it is. You're going to be expanded, okay? And then you're going to be able to do more with this connection. You're going to be able to work with this person in new ways, in different ways, because you'll understand more. Because it's the possibility of this connection is infinite. Like, there is no bounds to it. It's only that, you know, we as individuals create these bounds, okay, and put ourselves in these boundaries and in these games and in these, you know, cycles. So it's like you're expanding it a bit more. Yeah, there's probably still going to be bounds because you need to explore the expansion. You need to master and learn the expansion and understand it. And then, you know, the border will be moved back even more. Do you know what I mean? And then there'll be more expansion, and you'll learn more and more and more and more and more about, you know, what you guys are to each other and what this is and what you can do with this, what it's about, what you can do with this. And it will constantly be changing for what it's about. It will constantly be expanding of what it's about. What this connection's about is endless. But I'm feeling some sort of attachment will kind of go. The attachment, the emotional attachment is going to change, and the dynamic will change. And I feel like there are these kind of new beginnings that are being made available. But it's going to be, it's like you need to kind of expand your boundaries with this connection first. Let go of emotional attachment so you can move forwards and accept and receive new things instead of being limited and staying in this same sort of dynamic here. Most likely outcome to this month is a new beginning, the Fool. You have a brand new beginning here. I feel so itchy. I'm literally itching my arms. It's so weird. Sometimes this happens, you know, like I really get into a region, I just start itching my skin and it feels weird. So excuse me if you can see any scratches. It's just me just itching myself. Advice for you is the Queen of Swords. So definitely try to understand what's going on. Use your intellect. There's a lot here about head and heart. You need to use your intellect. Don't get carried away by emotions, and try to use your intellect and understand like as much as you can. But it looks like here with this Hanged Man, you're going to see things from a different perspective in the near future. So let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this Hanged Man. Two of Pentacles. So something is not balanced. So, and I think this is probably the same thing that comes up over and over again with this person. It's the same thing. And so with this, with experiencing this again, you're going to see things from a different perspective, and that might free you a little bit, because we've got Judgment at the bottom of the deck. So you might get a different perspective and a different judgment of this person or of this situation, of them, of their lives, of who they are, of this situation you're in, of who you are. And that might help free you a little bit and enable to open up the gates, open up the fence, expand the fence, broaden the horizon, help free you up from the emotional attachment, which will enable you to have new experiences. That's just kind of what I'm getting here. Yeah, I don't think you're going to see them in the same light as what you have been seeing them. You're not going to see them in the same light as what you've seen them before. You're going to see them in a slightly different light, and I think it's going to put you off a little bit. And that's going to help you to move forwards and focus on some new things for yourself. So I think you're going to start triggering then this new sort of journey here. And with them, I feel like you might trigger, they're the Hierophant, but I feel you might trigger loss in them, and they might start cracking open, and that might help them with their journey that they need to do in regards to, getting unstuck from ancestral energy, from traditions, from things that keep them bound. So I definitely feel like you may trigger them, and that may actually help them, So you're going to move on. It's like after this, so what I'm getting, it's like you've parted ways again, you've moved forward. They're coming to chase after you. You're going to connect with them. There's going to be some sort of displays to you. You're going to see things in a different way. It's going to make you think. It's going to kind of break certain emotional attachments you have to them. You're going to see them in a different way and feel maybe a little bit repelled or conflicted about them, which is going to free you up, which is going to expand. It's going to break the attachments. It's going to break the boundaries that you've created with this dynamic with this person. It's going to break that, which is going to cause more expansion. So there's going to be, within this connection, there's going to be more space to explore of, all of these infinite things that you are together and what you can do together. Okay. Even if you're away from each other, it's like everything changes. I can't even find the right words to explain this, but I feel like you kind of understand what I'm saying. Okay, so even within this dynamic, regardless of what you're moving off onto exploring in your own life, you're expanding this connection. Okay, so it's so weird. cutting away from this person because you're not liking of what they're showing you. It's not, you know, it's like you cutting that off is actually expanding your connection. It's making it bigger. It's breaking open the restrictive fencing to making it a specific thing. Okay, so the connection right now just fits into this shape and it's this size, and that's as far as we can experience this. This is as much as we can experience within this connection. You breaking away and breaking that emotional attachment and creating space, you're creating space. So you're expanding the space of this connection, so this connection actually becomes something more than what it was. This connection is everything. Yeah, there is no bounds, but we do create bounds, as I say, because we need to learn certain things, and within boundaries we have this safe space to explore, to really kind of understand things and integrate things and gain wisdom and gain knowledge and gain experience. So you're basically expanding it to a whole nother level. And yeah, there's boundaries still there, but they're bigger. And your connection is actually going to get deeper and bigger through this, but you are going to have space. Okay, there's going to be this space that's created. Now, this space that's created, okay, is to help you move forwards into something new, a new experience, which is going to be really good for you. It's going to be really good. Now, as you are going to start growing and building, yeah, you're going to start building and you're going to start exploring, right? New things. This person is going to start going within. This person is going to start breaking down. This person is going to start getting to work on their habits, their attachments, the traditions, the ancestral energy that has been passed through them, the conditioning, the family conditioning, the social conditioning, their boundaries. Because you've broke boundaries in this connection. You've broke them boundaries and expanded the boundaries. You've expanded. So now them inside themselves are breaking down and expanding. So their restrictive ways that put you off, right? The patterns, the habits, the way that they are, the restrictions with them that put you off, that feel, you know, limiting to you, are going to be broken open. And they're going to break down those restrictions, those limitations, those boundaries, and expand and grow and not be so limited. And they're going to do that because you've done that in this connection, okay? You've done that in this connection. So they are then going to go through some sort of dark night of the soul, and anything that is not in alignment with them in their life and with their future, or in alignment with what you've created. If anything in their life, right, that is not in alignment with this breakage of boundaries that you've created, they're going to start working through that, and they're going to go through that, okay, and go and get to work on that, breaking down what has been built up and been running, the programs and the patterns and the structures and the limits and the boundaries and the traditions that have been built up forever in them. They're going to start breaking that down and freeing themselves from that. They're going to free themselves from that boundary, from that limitation. And they're going to grow and they're going to develop and they're going to expand. And then you guys may meet again. And then there may be things that they might then trigger you and do the thing to you. Do you know what I mean? It seems like that's kind of how it goes. It's like one of you moves, then one of you triggers, then the other one goes, then the other one triggers, and then, you know, it's just like the whole journey. But this is really amazing. So yeah, you're breaking free, but not only are you breaking yourself free, yeah, and expanding and deepening, you're actually resulting in having a bigger, deeper connection with this person through this. Even though that sounds twisted, you're breaking them out as well. You're helping them to break out and break free. This is amazing. I love this reading. Honestly, I just can't get enough. I love all the signs, but there's some signs that really, you know, the energy is just so major. and I love it. Okay. Let me know if that makes sense in the comments, because I feel like I'm just trying to channel all this to you and I don't even know if I make sense, because I myself am going through downloads and activations big time at the moment. So hopefully I make sense. Okay, Scorpio. What is going on with you guys? Spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically in the month of May. Okay. So spiritually, this makes sense. We have the Queen of Wands, which, you know, we have there guiding you, and the Eight of Cups, letting go of emotional attachments, letting go of things that aren't serving you, that don't make you happy anymore. You're very psychic and trusting your intuition. I feel like this is running through you. There's feelings running through you as well. And you may feel just completely like just repelled. You know, you might just, you can't even help it. I feel like it's coming through you. You're seeing through. You're seeing through things big time. Big time. And there's no question of it. I feel like the energy, then you're just repelled and you just want to move away. Mentally, well, you're starting to think about all these new options, all these new offers with that Seven of Cups. That's crossing this Knight of Wands energy. You're thinking about this. You don't quite know what to do yet, but don't worry about that. You don't need to take actions just yet, because this is going to play out a little bit. You take actions when you've stepped away, when you've broke the fence. When you've broke the fence, that's when you're stepping away. You're creating expansion. Okay, emotionally, what is going on with you for the month of May? Okay, this we've got here strength. So you're really trying to contain your emotions. You're trying to get some control over your emotions. Okay, you're trying to help yourself and get control over your emotions. Yeah, there's a lot of things here that are affecting this. There's a lot of old and a lot of new that are kind of going on here. Okay, there's a lot, but you will get through it, and you will master this. You won't get carried away emotionally. You'll do what you need to do. Yeah, that is the best thing for you to do. You'll do it. Your emotions won't get the better of you, basically. So physically, what can you expect in the month of May? Oh, the Devil, attachment. Okay, so the Devil energy is here for you. There's some attachment, feeling stuck. Full of love. New love. But again, it could be an old, I'm feeling this is an old person, but this is like, I mean, for some of you, this might be the beginning of your journey, but for others of you, I'm feeling like this is a repeat thing, and it's like they're coming back in. They're coming back in, and you're feeling all of this overwhelming love for them. But you're going to succeed in this. You're going to do what you need to kind of do to move forwards on this journey that you're on. This is exciting. I actually love this reading. I feel a bit exhausted after doing this, you know. I feel exhausted loads at the minute. I just feel like I'm sleeping, I'm dreaming, I'm creating stories in my dreams, all sorts. But this, I feel like, whoa, this energy is major. This energy is like hitting me big time here. Okay. Oh, look, bottom of the deck. I'm sorry. Defenselessness, righting past wrongs, uprooting. But you know what? Somebody might come and say sorry, but then they might carry on doing the same thing. And then you will be like, no. Not repeating the same patterns. Okay. Message for Scorpio for May. Okay, here we go. Wow. Okay, so bottom of the deck, really important. Big picture thinking, Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. This is definitely going to be you, big picture thinking. We have here, surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. Now, I feel like don't reject your emotions, okay? Don't reject your emotions. You can control your emotions. You can have some sort of control over them, or some sort of, you know, you're not going to let them run riot with you, but maybe channel them into something. So maybe do some art, maybe write some poetry, maybe do something where you can channel emotion into something else. Write some songs or something. We've got there cracked open. Rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Yeah, you are breaking out of the confounds. Compounds? I don't know. You're breaking out of barriers, basically. You're breaking fences open. You're cracking barriers open here. The limitations are cracking open. You're expanding. You are expanding. This is amazing. What is going to come for you with this? Not with your personal life, you're going to have some amazing experiences, but also with the connection with this person, you are actually going to be expanding the connection, deepening the connection, making the connection bigger than how it has even been. You're going to grow this connection, but yeah, your person is going to then go and get to work. They're going to go and get to work on what has been holding them back. This is exciting. So this is what I've got for you guys. I hope that's helpful, and all the best for May.